Mouse Was Mad by me, Linda Urban, with illustrations by the brilliant Henry Cole, published by Houghton Mifflin Harcourt. Look at those end papers. Is this an angry mouse or is this an angry mouse? This, my friends, is a very angry mouse. The book, as you might be able to tell, is dedicated to Claire and Jack. Claire and Jack are my kids. And Claire was about 2 when this book was written. It was during a time when Claire was very independent, but it was always being told what to do by grown-ups. We would say, let's go to the market, get in the car, sit in your car seat. No, not that way, turn around, now buckle up. And being bossed around that way used to make Claire mad. And she had an additional problem that when she got mad, she was really cute. Really, really cute. And we grown-ups would laugh, which made her even madder. And that was the inspiration for this tale. Mouse was mad. Hopping mad. "You look ridiculous," said Hare. Mouse stopped hopping. "Let me show you how to hop properly," said Hare, who truly was a hopping whiz. Mouse tried to hop like Hare. Nothing doing. Mouse hop, hop, flopped into a mucky mud puddle. Look at that poor little mouse. Now Mouse was really mad. Stomping mad. "You call that stomping?" said Bear. Mouse stopped stomping. "Stomping done right should result in the shaking of trees and the rumbling of earth," said Bear. Bear stomped. The trees shook. The earth rumbled. Mouse tried to stomp like Bear. The trees did not shake. The earth did not rumble. Mouse stomp, stomp, flomped into another mucky mud puddle. Now Mouse was really, really mad. Screaming mad! "That's hardly a scream at all," said Bobcat. Mouse stopped screaming. "When I scream, you can hear it echo through the woods." Bobcat screamed to prove his point. It echoed and echoed. Mouse opened his mouth wide and let out the loudest scream he could manage. No echo. He tried arching his back like Bobcat, but he lost his balance and he fell into, yet another mucky mud puddle. Now Mouse was really, really, really mad, rolling around on the ground mad. "Pull your feet in," said Hedgehog. Mouse stopped rolling. The best rolling is achieved when the body is a perfect sphere. Hedgehog tucked in his nose and his feet and his hands. He was a perfect sphere. Mouse tucked in his nose and his feet and his hands. He was not a perfect sphere, but he was close. He pulled in his tail and rolled around and around into the muckiest mud puddle of all. Now Mouse was really, 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 really mad, standing still mad. Mouse did not hop, he did not stomp, he did not scream or roll on the ground. He stood very, very still. "Impressive," said Hare. "What control," said Bear. "Are you breathing?" asked Hedgehog. Mouse took a deep breath. He let his breath out. Bobcat heard air whistle through Mouse's nose, but he did not see Mouse move. "Inspiring," said Bobcat. Bobcat stood very still. He breathed deep and tried not to move. Your ears twitched, said Hare. "Let me try." Hare tried, but he could not keep his tail from wiggling. Bear tried, but when he breathed deep, trees moved and the ground shook. Hedgehog came closest, but even he could not keep his bristles from bristling. They stood together for a long time, breathing and trying to be still. Will you do that with me? Inhale. Exhale. Let's see how still you can be. Oh, very good. And then Mouse realized he was no longer mad. "I feel better now," said Mouse. "You look better now," said Bear. "But you need a bath," said Hedgehog. "Good idea," said Mouse. Splash! That was Mouse's band. Look at how happy this mouse is. Yay! I love those illustrations. Thank you, Henry Cole, so much for them. And thank all of you for listening. It was fun to read this book to you.